What's up everyone? Welcome back and thanks for hanging out with me. Today's video is something that's been really requested, especially on Instagram. I feel like lately, more than usual, anytime I post a picture that's close up and it shows my skin, a lot of people are asking, one, what I'm doing with my skin, and I've got a skincare routine coming up pretty soon, but also asking what base products, what foundation, what concealer I'm using that makes my skin look the way it does. Initially, I was gonna do a top 5 favorite foundations video, but I didn't think that would be quite as helpful as just really breaking down my top 5 favorite tried and true, always turn to complexion products. We're talking base, foundation, which I don't actually even use. I'll tell you more about that. Concealer, setting powder, even just what I prep my skin with. So everything I'm about to show you right now is actually on my skin. I have no highlighter on. This is just like the most basic, most minimalist way to get your skin to look flawless without a ton of product. You guys know I don't like to layer it on. I like to just enhance, what my skin is always gonna have texture, it's always gonna have pores, but that always comes through, but the skin still looks healthy and glowing. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna share with you guys today, including one of these products. I think I'm actually calling it my favorite complexion product of all time. That's pretty major. So anyway, let's get started on my top 5 favorite complexion products. So this is gonna be familiar to a lot of you because I've used this in a lot of my videos. It's been on my Instagram a lot. It's my go-to prep product. Whether I wear makeup or not, in the morning I always start the day with the Henriksen C-Rush Brightening Gel Creme. It corrected me when I said cream. It's definitely creme. But this is just a really kind of energizing, lightweight cream that works really well for my dry skin. Even though it's lightweight, it just sinks in so quickly and just does its job. It just wakes up my skin, gives me just the perfect amount of moisture. My skin just looks glowing even without putting anything on. Even if I just wear this by itself, I don't know how, but it just gives my skin the perfect, oh my gosh. Oh my God, I'm scared. I think there's a ghost in here. There's nothing even remotely close to my Simple Human trash can. It has to be like motion activated for it to open. And just now while I was talking, it just opened on its own. I hope it's a friendly ghost. Anyway, like I said, I've just been using this for so long. It's kind of rare for me because obviously I try so many different products. It's rare for me to find something I like, but just continue to use it for months and months. I think it's almost a year actually that I've been using this, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And obviously for makeup, just a really good base, a good prep, because like I said, it sinks in immediately and leaves the skin really hydrated, so it's just ready for makeup. I keep staring at that trash can. All right, moving on to complexion, to foundation, and I'm quoting because I actually have not used foundation I actually can't even remember the last time I used foundation. It's been that long. And the reason for that is I've been finding a couple of really, really good base products that are much more lightweight. And the one I was telling you about that is my favorite of all time is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. It says for a superstar youth glow. I'm not really even sure what to call this because it's not a foundation, it's not a BB cream, it's not a CC cream, it's not a tinted moisturizer. The only thing I can really call it is it's a filter for your face. So it comes with this large doe foot applicator, which makes it really easy to apply because I just dot it all over my face and just kind of buff it in with a duo fiber brush. The color that I use is the number 5 tan. Sometimes in the summer when I'm just more tan, I'll use the number 6. But this product is, I don't even know where to start with it. It's so good. For one thing, it just immediately creates an all over glow on your face. It doesn't look greasy. It just looks like they nailed the perfect amount of glow for skin, for a base product. It's not like a highlighter glow. It's not a subtle moisturizer glow. It's just this perfect skin glow. The color is perfect. Number 5 works really, really well for me. And then the consistency is very, very light. So once you put it on, you'll notice it feels like a BB cream would. That's the kind of like finish it has. But man, I'm like I said, it is just an all-around filter for your face. It just makes my face, and anytime I wear this, people are like, wow, your skin looks unbelievable, it looks so good. And then I remember that, oh yeah, that's right, I'm wearing the Hollywood Flawless Filter. It's just like a magic product that, I mean, I really can't explain how it works, but just the glow factor and just the right amount of glow coupled with like the lightweight finish of it, it's just, like I said, magic. It is a pricier product, but the good news about this is that I don't actually have to use a whole lot. When I dot it around my face and buff it in, I'm actually not using very much at all. The one thing I would say is maybe avoid using like a beauty blender with it because it might suck up a lot of the product, so definitely use a brush with this. But whether I'm going into like daytime activities, lunch, appointments, anything like that, or I'm going out at night with like a heavier makeup look, I still use this. The only difference is how much concealer, bronzer, contour I use over it. So even though it's a very lightweight product, it's not coverage, it's just filter, I still use this at night for just heavier makeup because it's, regardless of how lightweight or how heavy the makeup is, it's still just the perfect base. This is a reason I haven't used foundation in a really long time because, like I said, it works for everything. So this is what I have on right now, but I do want to share another complexion product that I've recently started using. So these are called the Nudies, the Tinted Blur Sticks from Nudestix. I actually met with Nudestix when they were in LA, and they showed this to me and I was like, oh, I've never tried that. They're like, wow, you have to try this. This is like one of our greatest products. So the colors that I have here are 5, 6, and 7. 5 is like my base olive color. 6 is the more tan shade, and 7, I actually use 7 as my contour, and I use 7 for contour anytime I'm doing makeup. But they come in these little sticks, just like a little crayon. I'm sure a lot of you have seen a lot of Nudestix products. They're very simple, just simple packaging, easy to use. But these also have a very magic quality to them because the finish is definitely more, almost I want to say like a velvety matte compared to the Charlotte Tilbury. This definitely has a more natural finish. And by natural, I mean just that, like if your skin were to not have anything on it, it kind of just looks like that. But man, does this blur out everything on your skin. I'm just really impressed with the fact that it's a stick. And even when you put it on, you kind of notice, you're like, okay, well, this feels a little bit, it doesn't feel hydrating or anything. It feels like a little bit more on the dry side. But the minute you start blending it out and you see the finish, you're like, wow, that's pretty cool. Even though it says it's a sheer cover product, I still feel like it covers really well, actually. This, I think, definitely is a good daytime product. Just having that really natural, velvety finish, blurs everything out. It's, like I said, it's more on the matte side. But I think what makes this different from other complexion products is just, like I said, that little magic factor. The finish is just so much more skin-like than most complexion products, and that's really important to me. Yes, I want the coverage. Yes, I want the evenness in my skin, but I still want it to look like skin, and this definitely gives that to me. And another thing that's nice about these is just having so much control over the colors. So if you get 2 or maybe even 3 of these, use one of them for like your lighter areas, one for a contour. I think it just gives you so much more dimension and control over how, you know, because our faces aren't the same color everywhere. So instead of layering on a bunch of bronzer and this and that, it's nice to just use the same product to get all those, to hit all those different dimensions. All right, onto a new product that I'm loving. This is now turned into my go-to concealer. And concealer for me is harder to find because I just really like a very natural finish. I like it to be non-greasy, non-creasy as well. So I just got a hold of the CoverFX Power Play Concealer. You guys might remember they came out with a Power Play foundation not too long ago, which I thought was good. I liked it. I didn't love it. I love this. So this also comes with a little spongy applicator. It's not exactly a doe foot, but it's nice to just be able to dot it on. But I like to use a combination of these. Like if I have a little bit of darkness, I'll use actually the deep one under. I'll blend that out, and then I'll go in with the lighter one, but the finish is exactly what I'm looking for. It is a matte finish. It is excellent coverage, but it's not heavy. That's really hard to nail for a concealer. Something that's not gonna crease, something that's not gonna be heavy and cakey, but something that's really gonna cover and do its job and brighten. So I'm happy to say that this is now my go-to concealer. All right, now moving on to setting powder. So if you've been with me for a long time, you know that I've always said, I don't mess with powder, I don't like it, it's just not, I have dry skin, I'm not about powder, I've never have been. But the fact is, if you're using concealer, you're gonna always wanna set it at least even just under the eyes, a little bit in the laugh lines. And this is one that you guys have definitely seen me use a lot. This is the CoverFX Perfect Setting Powder. I use the translucent light. What's great about this is, again, same sort of concept. It does its job, it sets, it keeps creases away, it keeps me from looking greasy in the certain areas that I do, but it never looks heavy. It never looks cakey. But I think the one really important thing about this product is that I love is that it's talc free. Talc has become kind of a big issue, especially in makeup lately. So this has always been talc free, and I think that a lot of, I might be mistaken, either all, if not most, of CoverFX products are vegan. So that's always a plus with makeup. So when I use this, I basically, with a very small, I never do like a big poof or like a big brush to do it all over my face. I cannot stress that enough. If you're trying to get a look like this, do not ever put powder all over your face. Not any kind of powder. I use this just right here under my eyes, and I'll have a makeup tutorial soon using all of this stuff. I'll have it right under here, from inner corner all the way to outer corner, so you don't get the creases here or here. I'll bring it down here into my laugh lines, because you wanna, keep that kind of greasiness away too. You don't want this shining. And then right up here, and then right here. I'll never bring it into this area of my face, because like I said, I don't have a highlighter on. And this is the glow that I always wanna keep, so why would I cover it? I see a lot of times, I've seen a couple times people doing their full face, and they'll pile on the powder all over, and then they'll go over it with a liquid highlighter. I just don't understand the logic. You're trying to achieve the best result with the least amount of products. If you're still, like I said, if you still want your skin to look like skin. So like I said, I have all of these products on right now. The only other thing that I have on that I'm not showing is a blush, which is the Cloud Paint by Glossier in Dusk, and obviously my lip gloss. But I just really wanted to show you guys my top 5 favorite complexion products right now, because it's just a question I keep getting asked. And when I really love a product, that's what I want to talk about. And each one of these is like, I go hard for every one of them. So it's not like there's anything in here that's like, yeah, I like it, it's all right. No, I love every single one of these. So like I said, I'm going to prepare a skincare routine for you guys too, just so you know what I'm using currently. But I'll also do a makeup tutorial using all this stuff. I just didn't want to do a makeup tutorial and talk so much about each product in it. I really wanted to get into the details of these products and why I love them in this video. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you are also a big fan of any of these products, let me know down below. I love chatting about, great products. And if there's anything out there that you think I would go crazy over, definitely let me know that too. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.